Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I do have notes here. I am not the very greatest at speaking in my mind or bringing thoughts from my mind to reality. I don't do these videos for that reason and that reason alone. Now, I do have notes. I do do a lot of public speaking, but I do it freestyle. So this will be a very interesting experiment of a review of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So bear with me. First one. Let's just get into the end card while I get ready.
You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when...
Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so today we're not going to do a spoiler review. A spoiler review will happen probably Monday when enough people have seen the movie and is ready for all of the spoilers. Because, oh my god, there's quite a few, and most of them are in the cameos. There are a few great moments here and there that we'll gently touch upon today, but we won't go into spoiler territories or describe any sort of events that have taken place in this movie. So, with that out of the way, and the disclaimer being set, this movie was interesting. I went into this movie, I was told to get my hype down from a lot of my fellow reviewers that I watch, and I didn't. I'm a Marvel fan through and through, and I will always believe that there is a great way to do Marvel movies, and I don't know. This just wasn't it. I know this is a very polarizing start, but it was adequate. It wasn't what I wanted, but what I got, I was still satisfied from at the end of the day. It felt different than the ordinary, or I guess the current lineup of Marvel movies, at the exception of Eternals, as it kind of feels the same way. It doesn't feel like a Marvel movie that has been here for quite some time, like we established kind of a structure for movies in Marvel. This kind of takes it and it breaks it up a little bit and changes things up, which for some people, that will be great. Some people will adapt to the new style of storytelling, and some people won't. That also being said, this movie is very dark and very horrorish. There's a lot of suspenseful times where you're going to be expecting like maybe some jump scares, or maybe there is some jump scares. You will be expecting that a lot. That being said, when we go into this story, we know that Wanda is a part of this story with Doctor Strange. And we know from the end of WandaVision that she was heartbroken with Vision, and this is not spoilers, by the way. This the ending scene of WandaVision, the very end credit, which it's been out for a while. If you haven't seen it, I'm not spoiling anything, except I am. But time has passed. Where have you been? But at the end of WandaVision, there was she was in the forest, looking into the dark hold, and she was trying to find her children. Vision, she lost Vision again. Now, take all of that and shove it out the door. The perfect environment of Wanda, from that environment, is not what you're seeing in this movie. They definitely do. Sorry, I was about to spoil things, so I had to like divert my brain. There is a separation that completely rewrites the ending of WandaVision. It references it, so it's kind of weird that they kind of rewrite it in a way, but I don't know. That was the first disconnect I had with the movie. I'm a fan of WandaVision. I love Wanda Maximoff. She's one of my favorite characters, and she brings Tommy and Billy into the MCU. And those are two of my favorite characters as well. Billy more so. Tommy more. Oh, wait, no. Billy more so because he is Wiccan. Which we'll find out more of him in the future of the MCU. But it's very clear that things are changing with the WandaVision storyline and how they are telling that story, but also telling Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And I feel like they often butt heads with each other because there is an existing story that they reference constantly, but they don't follow it. And I just find it weird. But yeah, with that whole butting heads of that storyline kind of brings an uneasiness as someone that has seen most of the Marvel movies. The reshoots that were done on this movie are not visible. They, at times, the storyline can be very chunky, is the word I'm gonna say. It's very evident that the movie is or was or did have extensive reshoots. It doesn't flow as easy as it is. There's often times where the movie will speed up and the storyline will fly by. But there's also times where they take their time and they talk about the story and they talk about the characters, and they're able to bring more life to the story in those moments. But that's also not to say that the fast moments, there isn't a lot of story being brought. It's just hard to keep track of sometimes when the story is high speed ahead and you are still kind of sitting there going, okay, well, I kind of want more. Some of the characters that they bring into this movie, I feel I was left feeling, and I still kind of feel, that there isn't a lot of character development that was put in or that was done within that character arc. And that I have mixed feelings about. I do wish we had more, but the character I'm talking about is getting a Disney Plus series, so I guess we're gonna have to wait in that aspect. But I did want more, and I'm kind of hoping, or I kind of think it would have been better to release the Disney Plus series so we had more of a backstory for said character before we went into this, just so then we have more. But because this character also diverts a lot from the comics. That being said, overall, this movie is a very good movie if you're not following WandaVision or the comics too closely. There are a bunch of cameos in here. They are very spoilery, so avoid online. This is coming out probably the day before, so I'm filming this on Thursday, and it'll probably come out Thursday night, probably really late. Apologize, but it's if you do not have a ticket for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and you really care about spoilers, avoid the internet. It's about to blow up if it hasn't already. I've been in a studio filming, so I would not know. I was the first showing in my local theater, so I was kind of doing that to kind of make sure that there wasn't a lot of spoilery things. The score for this movie was pretty good. It often complemented the rest of the movie, while it's also played important parts in this movie. In some parts, there was a fight scene where they kind of went hand in hand in a way without spoiling anything. And it often told the story as well as had the visual effects to tell the other part of the story. And in that aspect, when music can help the story instead of overpowering it, I do like that aspect. But sometimes it's a cool aspect, an artistic choice, to let the music tell the story and have the visuals take a back step. This movie overall, I would say, would be a 6 out of 10. It definitely had its faults, but it definitely succeeded in a lot of ways. If you guys are wanting to see this, I would definitely recommend it. I saw this movie in 40X, and that was a great experience. However, if people have sensory issues, then I would suggest coming in there with a precautions in place to not get overwhelmed with strobe lights, intensely moving seats, and scents, as well as temperature changes and things like that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend people that have sensory issues, just like me, to kind of go in there with that. If you guys don't know, because I haven't really talked about this a lot, I am autistic, level 1. It's a lot to do with why I take breaks and why I suck at being a YouTuber so much, but I enjoy doing it, so I keep on coming back. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys real soon, and I mean it. There's a few videos I'm filming today. Goodbye, au revoir, and peace out.
With us, it's all or nothing. Ooh.